Growing up, I had dreams and aspirations, but always felt like the kid that didn't fit in. For the most part, I wasn't a bad kid, but when I made the transition into adulthood, I turned to the streets for guidance. This led to getting locked up in juvenile hall, doing time in CYA, and eventually a 120-month sentence in federal prison. I had a lot of time to think and reflect during my federal sentence, so I share with you what I learned, hoping I can positively influence someone else's life with Prison Talk. What's up, everybody? Big Herc 916 getting down with another Prison Talk. Now this woman right here should be a hero. Check this out.
At a time when guns are being debated nationally, police say it here at home, say a woman used one and that it saved lives.
It all happened during a party. Investigators say Dennis Butler started shooting with an AR-15 style rifle towards partygoers when a woman returned fire, killing him. But police say what happened likely prevented a mass casualty.
She was lawfully carrying her firearm and stopped the threat. There was a graduation party and a party with kids. So obviously somebody just graduated high school and then another birthday party. We could have had a casualty shooting there.
Now she served a proper wig split. This man had previously driven through the neighborhood acting a fool. There were kids in the community. He had no regard, no respect. Later came back to cause some harm and was dealt with accordingly. She engaged him and took care of the situation, saving lives. She's a hero. And this is what the Second Amendment is all about. I know this whole thing is just so sad that people have evil in them at this level, that they would take the lives of innocent people. But the right to protect is one of the greatest rights that American citizens have, that a lot of countries don't have, that our military has defended, and what this country stands for as far as freedoms. A lot of people that are able to speak out and say things that they feel represent their opinion, their space, a lot of that is because others have sacrificed themselves. We don't all have to agree, but we all have the right to express ourselves and engage in conversation. People want to vilify different things, but if you really want to vilify some things, we can go on and start naming numerous other platforms and instruments that could be vilified from a various standpoint. To sit down and have a sensible conversation and talk about things that are affecting the community without yelling, without over talking somebody else, listening to each other. That's something that needs to be put on the table. All these people who are political figures, people in office, people with power, they all have security. Armed guards, they're not walking freely around the community or their neighborhoods. They have security at their homes. Not everybody can afford that. But what can be afforded is that public places that our children attend to get an education be secured. I've heard some of these people make comments about different weapons and this and that, and they don't really even know as far as the difference between an assault rifle, a semi-automatic, a ghost gun, a handgun, a rifle. They just put it all in the pot and they call it the same thing. And I'm no gun expert, but I know not to jump into conversations that you know nothing about, which a lot of people do because they have a big voice and it could affect how other people think. And a lot of people just react. The biggest thing here is protection of the children and your family. And this woman did the right thing. And I'm wondering why this isn't national news. Why this isn't on every media outlet and people aren't talking about this. Because this is something I think everybody should be taking heed to, because in light of all the darkness that's hit us as a country, this woman stopped a situation that could have been far worse. So just something to think about. We've always been a voice of reason over here on Fresh Out, and not promoting the negative culture of violence and trying to save lives. And I speak from experience of having been involved in a lot of dumb shit. But I'm here for a purpose. And for what I went through, it's because at the end it was for me to go back and speak on it to help others, and that's what I'm doing. So, Big Herc, Prison Talk. I'm Big Herc, and I have over a decade of experience in the prison system. Yeah, I've done a lot of time, made a lot of stupid mistakes, but that's why I'm here with you today, educating you on the Mastermind program by Fresh Out. See, they don't give you a manual when you go to jail on how to survive. They don't tell you how to go take a shower, where to sit at when you go to chow, what to do when you have mail call, how to handle your commissary. See, we cover that and a multitude of other topics that are very important, because if you do the wrong thing, you can get your damn wig split. We have over 100 million views as of date on our YouTube channel, but we've put and condensed all this knowledge into this Mastermind program so that you can provide your client with a winning chance. Do yourself a favor and your client a favor and sign them up for our program, so they don't have to get their wig split and they can make it out alive. Hello, I'm Big Herc 916. Contact me for life coaching and motivational speaking.